response to great uncertainty which EU nationals and their loved ones currently experience due to Brexit, and on numerous requests of my subscribers, I've created this special Your Rights to Remain in the UK After Brexit video series, clearly explaining your immigration rights to remain in the UK and lifting this veil of uncertainty off your shoulders. Hello, my dearest friends. My name is Svetlana Shlapak. I am the creator of this free ukvisasuccess.com channel and also a senior immigration solicitor based in London, UK. I won my first UK immigration law case at the tribunal back in 2003, which gives me over 15 years of experience in the UK immigration law field. I'm here to explain how the UK immigration system works and empower you by helping you gain control over your immigration situation and explain how you can apply information in these videos in practice. I've created a special mind map outlining how EU nationals and their family members can check if they qualify for indefinite leave to remain in the UK. This mind map is accompanied by the PDF guide clearly explaining each element of the mind map. These documents are completely free and can be used in less than 60 seconds. All you have to do is click the link below. Okay, now let us have a look at your next question. EU settlement scheme check if you need to apply. Before I start answering the question, I would like to explain the key dates in this Brexit situation. As you know, on 23rd of June 2016, the UK voted to leave the UK, and on 19th of March 2018, the first draft withdrawal agreement was published. This was a divorce, so-called a divorce agreement between the UK and the EU, and this draft version was finalized on 14th of November 2018. On 1st of November 2018, they piloted the EU settlement scheme, which was open to a very limited number of people, to only 250,000 applicants, and only among those 250,000, only 15,500 applicants chose to apply. And these applications were considered within a record period of time by 13th of December 2018, and 71 of these applications have been allowed. So 71% of the applicants were granted a settled status. On 29th of March 2019, we are about to begin a new phase in the UK immigration history. On 29th of March 2019, officially the Brexit begins. And on 30th of March 2019, the EU settlement scheme will be fully open to all members of public. On 31st of December 2020, the implementation period ends, and this is when all EU citizens and their family members, those who need to apply, will be expected to have a document confirming either settled or pre-settled status. And if there is no deal, this is the deadline. If there is a deal, then they're talking about giving a further 6 months grace period of time until 1st of July 2021. By that day, if there is a deal, they will expect all EU citizens and their family members to have a document confirming their right to reside here in the UK. And the UK has reached an agreement with Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein, and a separate agreement with Switzerland. And if you're national of these countries, one of these countries, you will need to apply under the EU settlement scheme from 30th of March 2019, and by 31st of December 2020 if there is no deal, and if there is a deal, then it will be 1st of July 2021. Do all EU citizens and their family members need to apply, or are there any exceptions? Yes, there are exceptions, and let me explain what these are. Okay, I think it's probably easier if I start with explaining who don't need to apply under the scheme. And I've identified 4 categories of people. If you're a British citizen, obviously you don't need to apply. If you're an Irish citizen, even if you have a dual nationality, you don't need to apply. And also you don't need to apply if you have indefinite leave to enter. Indefinite leave to enter means that you were granted a visa to enter the UK for an indefinite period of time without any conditions attached to your stay. And finally, if you were granted indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Those who were granted, they already know, but in case you're curious, what this means is when someone was allowed to remain in the UK indefinitely without any conditions imposed on their stay. Let us consider who needs to apply under the scheme. First of all, you need to apply if you are an EU citizen, or if you're a family member of an EU citizen. Even if you were born in the UK but you are not a British citizen, this one concerns the children of EU citizens and their family members. This one is very important. Even if you were granted permanent residence document, you still need to apply. So all EU citizens and their family members, if you were granted permanent right to reside here in the UK and you have a document which confirms you can reside in the UK for an indefinite period of time, you still need to apply. You still need to make an application. This is a free application, but you still have to switch from the permanent residence document to the indefinite document. So in practice, this means absolutely the same. But again, in order not to be penalized, in order to make sure that you are legally allowed to remain here in the UK, you need to take this active step. You need to make an application for indefinite leave to remain under the EU settlement scheme. And even if you moved to the UK before it joined the EU, you still need to apply. And then if you are a family member of someone from the EU countries, including Ireland, and even though they don't need to apply, you still need to apply. And also the next category, if you are married to a British citizen and you are an EU citizen. If you're not, if you're a visa national, normally you don't need to apply, because you will be expected to apply under provisions of Appendix FM. But if you are in doubt, you need to double check that. But normally this is only for those who are EU citizens. And the final category is for someone who is from outside the EU, and they need to apply under the following conditions. The first one, if you are in the relationship with an EU citizen as their spouse, civil partner, and if you are unmarried partner, you will be expected to provide a residence card to prove your relationship. The second category of those who need to apply from outside the EU is when you are related to an EU citizen, their spouse or civil partner as their child, grandchild, and great grandchild under the age of 21. And if you are over the age of 21, in order for you to succeed, you need to prove your financial dependency. The next category is when you are related to an EU citizen, their spouse or a civil partner as their dependent parent, a grandparent or great grandparent. And the last category is if you are related to an EU citizen as a dependent relative with a residence card to prove your relationship. And just to remind you once again that a free mind map together with the PDF guide are available for you to download. These documents give you a bird's eye view of how EU citizens and their family members can remain and settle in the UK after Brexit. These documents are completely free and you can download them by clicking the link below this video. Have a great day, everyone.